case, you can fall to them.
Can be a really harass heavy lane. We'll see how they deal with it down the line. Down mid, you've got Odyssey on the Pango up against Sadman or High Shaggy on that DP, and he's already getting a lot of value. No man on Odyssey, and he just gets taken down by the Spirit Siphon behind the tier 1. High Shaggy, Sadman, just sees that opportunity.
McDuck, the Scourge
dropping
himself.
Low as well up top.
He's dead.
It does melt.
Maybe
that little burn coming out.
No counter kill.
Enough.
Really nicely done from
your manager. So managed to meet up with him there. Hung out a lot with Shibo. Was a pretty solid fella. Good guy to talk to. As they are starting to make moves onto our Undying. The stomps out, the charges out, the good old Ancient Seal dropping Dead Zone real low. Does still manage to get the Tombstone off right before dying.
Kill the zombie.
And the hits on Bigot are
zombies,
painful. He is not killing the zombies, and he might end up dead. He is ending up dead. Fairy Fire out, but it's still gone.
A tooth. Bigot.
Find a trade up top for a tooth. So at least they are finding some trades now.
The lane, you know, and hide behind the tower. Ooh, Exorcism is running out. The Glimpse, maybe? Yeah, Glimpse is there. He gets level 5. He will heal up though on DP.
They muted, they do him up as well.
Deny?
They can kill him off. Nah. Not going to be doing it on Bigot, and they're going to find another for the trouble. 2 kills down for Odyssey. As they're lining up for one more with a roll. Jube dodges the roll first time. Stomp forward coming out.
Well, they did use Doom, so if you're the cut, maybe you're feeling a little alright when it comes to that, because DP used Exorcism with Arcane Rune, so he's gonna have it off cooldown a little bit faster than usual, and there will be no Doom, so this Disruptor might die. Yeah, he did.
He gets melted by the jump from Scourge McDuck. They do manage to take care of our Skyrat Mage. And now Scourge McDuck isn't safe. Getting twittled down by Skyward.
This is dangerous. Like diving.
Chased down by Cry as well.
Sure.
Diving so deep. Cry does have at least a head of Defiance, so is lasting a little bit longer. And Scourge McDuck is the one to be punished. They find a trade, but it feels a lot bigger for Oversight. As Jube still not too safe here as well.
Here comes the spooky ghost lady.
Sadman running up, the Arcane Exorcism coming off, and is just going to try to chase down Dead Zone, but this is really far up. Level 6 up on a tooth. Static Storm up, and Sadman's gone. The overcommitment.
Like his spirits were farming the creep camp next to him, like instead of going on Undying. That was a little bit sad for him, but Jube as well. Jube, he dies too.
Gone down. Odyssey. Missing out on that opportunity. He does have his Diffusal Blade up.
This is a bait.
A lot more impact and easier to line up, although they are baiting with Sadman. Valiant Gangstar is waiting here with Bigot. Running up. They've got the glimpse back, and Sadman, isolated in the middle, does get doomed up with Exo running. They kill off Bigot as well, so the combination's cut off. You know, it's a little bit of a bait. They get cleaned up. Like nothing.
No, I meant they're baiting, like Oversight.
In a way, it is game breaking.
They're so nice.
If they keep...
They're so nice.
Yeah, if they keep executing. Because I know these dumb points, Lizard. I make a lot dumber points, and I try to justify them, so don't you worry.
Like both you
and
Mike, you two are like saints, I swear. Like, look at that. Angle.
That's not that sanely, although they'll find a kill on Bigot anyway. And they catch Jube out as well. The TP not going to work this time around. Bit of a burnout. That is, I believe, an Australian tradition to burn out your tires like that, but kind of pays off. Just is surrounded. The TPs are coming in. They do not have the glimpse vision. Still trying to run. No, they see him. Glimpse back. They've got the damage. They've got the control. BKB forced out as well. Wants to kill off Atuf, but everyone's here. Not the safest play. They want to fight. Scourge does dive in, reveals the BKB with the DD, melts Atuf. And Italian Gangster comes back in, gets the pummeling onto Odyssey, but he is still alive. Lotus Orb usage here saves him in the nick of time. Doom out on Sadman, trying to deny from Jube, a bit too early on the right click.
What?
So 2 for 1 so far.
What the hell was that? That's the craziest fight I've seen in a while.
Star charge away.
It's just stunning all of them.
Odyssey still just being a nuisance. And he can't do much. Scourge McDuck, he does have the BKB if he needs it. Does manage to blink out anyway. That blur just buying him to time, but here comes the BKB forward. Still Skyward manages to push himself away. They get the lock in onto the Undying, but that's just the support. A very nice Static Storm to cut off the supports now as well.
Here comes the Scourge.
They will find Cry, but Skyward is just getting hits. He is eventually going to melt. No MKB, no hits onto Scourge McDuck. So the cut does manage to make that one work for themselves now as Oversight. Good bounces around from Odyssey, but on that DP.
I don't know if you want to...
That's going to do him down once more. Oh, the boulder toss.
Holy shit, Gangster.
Right through the middle. He runs right through that Static Storm, gets the pounding off onto the Doom. They still manage to save him, though. No follow through. No Mystic Flare ready on Bigot, but Scourge McDuck rips them apart. Kills off the Disruptor, chases for more. They find dead zones up top. The bounce is interrupting this chase just a little bit, but Cry's not safe any longer. He does get slowed and taken away. One more for Bigot here, as Italiano is just diving so deep, and the cut. I mean, this is their moment to shine. Their lineup and the re-engage from the cut is just too strong. So they are smoked up here. Running forward, Italiano actually gets the jump onto the sniper. Force Staff is there to save. BKB's back up for Italiano. The boulder does connect, but where's the follow-up? Not quite there. And Italiano starts to melt for a second, but holy hell, that dagger.
Glimpse.
Onto Dead Zone. Just melts him out. Glimpse out in Sadman, but BKB is there to save. And now in a bit of an awkward crossroads. Arrow. BKB has Fatal. Oh, arrow. Great arrow out. BKB still up on Scourge McDuck, starting to pierce through Skyward. T's taken down, chasing for more. Cry. Still relatively tanky, but not for too long. The Glimpse does save for a while, but Scourge still gets a dagger off.
Just
3 for 1 for the cut.
It's just a messy fight, left, right, and center, everything that happened.
So much output. Moonlight Shadow up as well, so they want to use this. Could have some tasty targets mid if they overstay their welcome here. See what they find. Charging up. There's the jump in. There's the damage coming through. The Static Storm not enough with a BKB on. They do have to buy Abyssal Blade out. Pangalier's gone. DD Scourge McDuck killing off some fat cores. No problems there.
I'm all TP's
Gotta
in.
work on that, Scourge.
See, get glimpsed. Oh, the blink. Oh, the jukes.
Oh.
Breaking ankles. PA is coming.
Oh, Italiano pops a BKB. He wants to go for a Skyward, but doesn't have the way of going jumping. But Scourge McDuck does with the DD and the Abyssal. He's gone. Pulverize onto the supports, onto the Pangolier, and the damage output's there. Everyone's torn apart off of that little chase. Italiano Gangstar, man, to make moves onto the top. But as I was saying, you know, I remember Jenkins on, Dream League a while ago was talking about Arteezy or Quinn as they do roll forward. Static Storm's there to pin in Italiano, but he still has his BKB.
Scourge.
Charging forward now. BKB up as well, and Scourge just looking for the delete button. He does find it. Gets the pin down on Odyssey. BKB fades, so he's being plunked around a little bit, but the bashes come true. And there goes the Mystic Flare with the Yags. There goes the damage as they get the Doom off onto High Shaggy. They've got the burst down on the Disruptor. The buybacks are flowing through, but the ults are all gone. The damage coming out from Scourge. He's just deleting them. Melting out. The damage from our Skyward is kicking in with that MKB though.
Is he ever gonna die?
Have to respect that, but they melt them.
Yeah, this Courage, man. Like, this PA just couldn't die. Like, he still has the Aegis even. Primal Beast cooking things up once again. A bit too deep, bro.
Italiano, high five. High five dies as the E-Blade's out. They've got the damage to kill Skyward in the fountain. He's gone, no buyback. The GG's called. Oversight. After a strong start. Maybe a little bit of some oversight on their part to overlook that PA. And the cut, they bounce back in fantastic form.
Yeah, at this point, like, I didn't think... Smoking up from behind. Look at this. Let's go.
Yeah, jumping onto Jube. They got the slow. The glimpse back is on the Treant. So that's actually a pretty decent target. Really high right-click damage. Jube is still set to fall and will be given out to Skyward. So a nice first blood for Skyward.
Yeah, this is
It is better news than last time where they fed first blood. Fun. And I would not have said top, but it's looking very fun at the moment for Skyward as he's starting to find B-God now as well. Leech Seed out, damage flying in, Dragon Tail stun to slow down. Now Dead Zone's the one in a little bit of trouble here as he gets slowed down as well. And the kill is there, but B-God's going to pay for that with his life. Fairy Fire, right click, kind of stuttered on that last hit, and the dagger does come through. Skyward, a 3-0 at a minute 40. Again, not the lane I expected to be the most fun here. B-God's there with a concussive, and level 6 is up.
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Sadman, and damn, that is just too much. Running forward again. Output, toss back is there,
the
but
miss!
the miss on the right click. He does
might
not
live.
get the kill, but B-God won't let go, and there it is. Homing shot onto that tiny second death for Odyssey.
It's the ward.
No, oh, he does have TP, please.
Yeah, it's the ward. Skyrat planted the ward to scout out the tiny and then used concussive shot. But this is something that I wanted to see more from OES. I really don't know why they focused on going on Skyrat in this lane. I think in this lane, on top lane, when you get Orb of Corrosion so early on, you can literally use your level 2 Leech Seed on DK and just go on him with a PA. And make his life miserable, make him unable to farm. A tooth?
Let's get taken down on the mid once more. So you are finding a lot to stack on from the mid, but you are to stall with a toss-up. And Flame Guard's still running. Cry, alive for now. Remnant back for Sadman.
Here
Does
comes
not
a
want to
tooth.
commit with a response, but a tooth has the angle. Can he find it? Only finds Juve. The Disruptor will fall. But Sadman is looking to come back in. Did get topped up a bit. That slight with a sidekick is pretty damn strong. The rebound really off the mark. And the Unleash, not really going to do much. They managed to get the dispose.
This is so deep.
Avalanche there to
Tooth.
save. A double stun and the jump in from Skyward. They've got the damage. Sadman does still manage to remnant away, but the cut is forcing the issue constantly in.
With a little bit too much confidence.
For sure. They are, again, they drafted this kind of lineup which depends on some pretty good outplay.
Yeah.
So,
tooth.
it's going to be Punish Scourge. Being chased down by a tooth. Does have the 6, gets the damage and the stun off. Scourge McDuck rebounds. Level 1 rebound doesn't take you that far. And is taken out. They TP'd the numbers onto the outpost.
Jubei.
Is your 2 supports. Jubei gets jump. Aggression from Skyward. Another good stun from a tooth. And Jubei is a freebie. Good forward vision from the side of Oversight to kind of play around with this aggression.
Yeah, here comes
that-
with Spike Carapace. Yeah.
And they've got the stun. Oh,
Hey, wait.
not quite fast enough on the impale.
Wait, no.
Did
Did the Carapace connect?
It did?
It did, right?
Like, that's the initial stun. 1 second. That's more than enough time, and they get the kill on Atuf instead. All right.
Oh, mistakes have
that's-
been made, yeah.
It's a level 2 spiked. I thought that would be enough time to follow through, but the impale, there was a slight delay on it coming out with a cast point as well. It's Odyssey gets found out here. Unleash is up on Scourge McDuck, and they've got the output.
Yeah, I didn't even see
They
the
find
first...
them function.
I didn't even see the first stun, so I got confused because of that. I love that Marcy is going for a Battle Fury, but she's playing like, I don't even know, it's... Any sentries, Juve? There it is. Some control. Nope. Oh, they're gonna get punished here.
They're going to get punished hard as they do clump in. They get the jump forward. Skyward again willing to join these early fights. Scourge McDuck does have the Unleash, but they can't even find the life of the treant with that. They are trying to toss her around. Sadman won't be able to force him away. 2 for 1. A kill on your core, Marcy. That Battle Fury timing again stalled out just a little bit more over this early participation.
Get
They
the
still
Nyx.
go for more.
Yeah.
They get a tooth on the Nyx at the least. So they even it out a bit.
I don't like pronouncing his name when he feeds.
Still relatively even in this game. Less than 1k lead still their way. You do have the Ags up in the NP. So this is this is where things can get a little bit interesting. You've got that global control with that root ready. Glimpse back. Dragon Tail stun. Meteor Hammer is interrupted, but they kill off that Treant anyway, and they're going to be able to kill off Odyssey now as well. Big pickoffs coming out for the cut as Oversight trickle in for that defense and get punished for it.
Can you tell me? He's been constantly playing with his team. 18 minutes in, Battle Fury, when it could have been bought like 5 minutes ago, I swear. Then again, he's making the game more interesting. It's fun to watch this.
He is.
Sad
He
man.
managed to kill off.
And who got him?
Atuf. Atuf got him.
Easy for a tooth.
King on the Knicks, man, just to take it out. Atuf. I mean, it's one of those things, right? This is not the smoothest Ember game until you get a BKB. Italiano, though, looking for a little bit of revenge. Skyward, Blur does fade, blink forward, Mystic Flare. The hammer as well, and they get that kill. Overgrowth there to pin them down, though. But where's the follow-through? It's just your... Well, you do have Cry there on hand. They do manage to root him down on Italiano as the 10 magic wand charges up.
That zone also has a shard,
Should still
so...
fall.
Yeah. I think you're not happy with that if you're the cut, but then again, you killed the PA. You did slow down the most important PA. Knicks to set up on the Ember across the map. It's not gonna be easy to win this game. And by the way, Ember is going for man. Okay, nice. He switched up to BKB. I was afraid for a moment.
And they find Nyx. They've got the damage, and the Nyx does fall this time around as they do manage to get the Ava toss out on the Ember, but just remember the way Jubei is gonna fall. They dropped the Static Storm beforehand, but no real follow through.
Why Manta on PA?
They're fighting to trades here.
Why Manta over?
See more damage for that PA as the side of Oversight now. Starting to swing up top. Scourge McDuck has been here for a long time, not showing anywhere else.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my god. To get the jump in, get the initiation, and they find the angles to get those kills.
Scrooge.
They are trying to jump back in. Scourge does manage to use the Unleash and gets a rip down onto a Treant.
No
But he is getting rooted up. Oh, Atuf starting to drop low there. Avalanche Toss is up, and he will manage to find that kill. Not going to be able to find the Ember just yet.
He's just unable to finish
The
anyone off.
are so high. It's just such a slippery hero. Trying, the crits coming out for Skyward. Cleans up a full team wipe coming out for Oversight. And Oversight now, I mean, they're looking good.
Another kill. Like, Oversight is hungry for game 3. Like, they might get it if they continue playing this way.
I think they've got a good trajectory for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, it does feel like, again, the cut maybe a little bit too proud to have gone for like a saver draft, as they will find Jubei. Easy food, easy pickings for Odyssey at the moment. But the cut, they did kind of go a little bit ham here, as they are trying to go a bit ham up top. They will be able to lock in Cry, but could come at the cost of the life of all of them. Yeah, sacrifices were made. You kill the NP, but you give away a little bit too much in return.
Can they go into rush with this?
Check it out. There it is. Full BKB is up, so you feel pretty good now.
Maybe you can fight this
on
rush.
Marcy. You try to force. It's not the quickest coming out here from Oversight, and he will jump in. BKB immediately popped on. The damage is coming through. Silence is up onto her PA. Is glimpsed backwards as well. The punches, misses, but he eventually lands.
He goes for rush.
He's trying to rush up. Age is snatched by Cry. Not the result you wanted on the cut. So you've got the secondary life ready to go.
Meteor Hammer.
Meteor respawn. Should be able to land, and they connect. So they should be able to find that hero, and they do clean up. Finally, after a little bit of a struggle, it starts to line up.
Yeah, he.
There you go.
Look, the cut should take it. PA. Stunned up, maybe. The glimpse is there.
Glimpse back instead. With a root down. They've got the output here if they want to go for it. Meteor Hammer first over the
nice double stun.
Dragon Tail, but the double stun from Atuf still Odyssey comes in to clean up. They find a disruptor. Not managing to get that static storm off, and they clean up the AA now as well. So it's starting to line up again.
PA
and
dead?
the cut.
Nice.
Just reckless. They do kill the PA, which is big. I think that is something that keeps the cut in the game for a little bit longer.
She hurts. But with the basher, it becomes a bit more solid. Italiano.
Yeah, it becomes really obnoxious. Italiano is caught in the middle of a lot of heroes. Avalanche tosses up, just trying to stall for time. Mr. Claire is there, but the Force Stabs do save. They come in for the punches, though. So they'll have a support trade for that mid. Imps is not quite ready yet. It's just used. And they do manage to find more for the trouble. Taking out a tooth now as well. So
Any glimpsers?
you've got, I mean, to be fair, I do agree with you. Like, the Manta does feel really good,
It does.
especially if you're trying to scale up. But I think the key thing here is they're expecting the Marcy and the Ember to scale up, so they're just gonna sacrifice for him.
Well, he's about
Allow
to
themselves
sacrifice
into ability.
Jupe.
The roots are big. I think they catching Scourge McDuck is even bigger.
Oh,
Lift back is there. They missed the follow through on Scourge though. In backline, BKB forced out immediately
he
from
doesn't want to BKB.
Cry.
Okay, he gets out. That was a
I don't know if you can really scale into this lineup really well. I mean, you can, but I feel like it does take a lot more farm than just this. So still have much more to work on the map though. Avalanche toss out. They get the jump in. The punches are coming out though, but it's not enough. They lose Scourge McDuck, but no buyback. They lose everyone. Respawns are still short and everyone else though. Inside
game there. They have learned. Double stun from the Carapace. Oh, yikes.
Yep. Getting control off now as they are keeping that chase off onto Italiano. No lucky bashes come through. Scourge McDuck getting the punches onto Odyssey, but the pistols out from Skyward. Damage output's just too much. Now onto the Ember as well, and Italiano's going to be taken out sooner rather than later.
Wrap it up, boys. GG.
And the GG is called. Oversight managing to force out the game 3. And the side of the cut. I mean, it looked like they could have held out. It looked like they could have executed, but when Oversight kicked into gear, and they just managed to run it down. You know, they hit this time. Sadman just manages to get harassed back. Atuf is trying to chase down, did manage to get the Jingu up, and does stop at least a creep from going through there on the little pull Sadman had. Gets another charge up. Arrow does connect as the salve comes in, and they should be able to find that Jubei this time, finding that first blood on Atuf. So in the end, Sadman is still around to get a little bit of that. For how long the cooldown is on Reaper's sight,
it's not that great.
This actually feels atrocious.
Yeah,
it's really atrocious. Even Lion gets a good chunk of damage per finger kill. Although, zipping in. Yeah.
Oh no,
Ooh,
the arrow.
the chain stun's out. And
no.
the damage is out. Odyssey falls down. They'll sacrifice Jubei for that, but the bushwhack was perfect coming out there from B-God. And that was him TPing in. He's going to have to walk back.
We'll see what happens in this game, but it's reminding me of those games, right? Like it's starting to remind me of the games in which Necro is just solo winning bot lane Scourge.
Yeah, they're jumping down. They do manage to get the control onto Scourge McDuck, and he just melts from the output. Good rotation coming through there from Odyssey, and good use of that first Exo out from Cry. Jubei drops way too low as well. So a lot of kills coming out here for our DP.
They're going for Sadman
They're
as well.
running for more. Sadman does have the TP hole.
They did see them though, right? Like they saw the...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going on now. They do manage to get the bushwhack onto Atuf, and they'll just go for that quill. Oh, to save the heal. Cancels off that charge, and here's the zip forward from Odyssey. Atuf actually finds one kill himself. Doom is out onto Cry. The damage output is there, and they will not be able to deny, but Skyward's coming in as well with the punches. Can't punch through that Ghost Shroud. So a 2-for-2 in the end. Playing it safe. You really need to rush things, although I would say for the cut, I mean, again, they're just constantly on the aggression. Not the hero they really want to go for in Treant, but Reaper Sight down, just build the charges up. And Sadman up to 4 now. In terms of his Reaper Sight charges, he is up at 10 HP regen and 5 mana each now. Zip out here though. Italiano. BKBs are popped, but the damage from Skyward when the punches are in, way too high. Sure, you doom out the soy sauce, but it's not going to be enough for the smoke out. Scan doesn't find anyone. They should have an idea to swing around up towards their own jungle up top.
They don't have
Whether or
exorcism,
not they find a good angle,
right?
though.
Like they don't have exorcism. They don't have ulti on Monkey, ulti on Marcy.
Oh. Ooh. Oh.
Here comes Thor.
Odyssey zipping really far. And it just backs off. Although they are starting to get the punches onto Jube. BKB popped on by Skyward, but BKB also popped on by the Bloodseeker. Overgrowth there to keep him in his place. And now Sadman does have the Ghost Shroud just to stay alive a little bit longer. But how long can you really last here? Not long enough. As everyone else from the side of the cut just bail. And Oversight, even with some of those spells on cooldown.
Really not making it easy for them.
Yeah, it makes it a lot harder as they start to dive forward beyond the tier 2s. The Doom is out onto Odyssey. But where's the follow through? Where's the control? There's the push back into the blood right. Can they get the damage? Yes, they can. Starting to drop low, too low. Scourge McDuck has managed to chase him down and move to it. Artuf as well, stuck in the tree line, unable to jump up, is punished. So now some of that overextension from Oversight is punished. Up.
Still shaping up well. I can see like some future, some timeline in which Monkey together with Marcy can carry this, but they're not gonna be in front on.
Oh. Zip forward from Odyssey does manage to spot a lot under their ward.
Nice.
They are managing to get a lot off, but the Doom was out. The Wukong's there to protect. They managed to take the first life. Can they get more? Chasing down Sadman as well. Scourge McDuck just running away. No BKB. And he is pinned to stay.
Yeah.
Punishment is there off a really good ward on that cliff. It's doing its thing. It's setting their eyes now onto the tier 2. Exo is still down for a little longer, and they're going to try to flank with Moonlight. Nice blink out from Skyward. Zip forward from Odyssey. Catches out the Bloodseeker. Wukong's is huge again with the Overgrowth. Forced to BKB, but Scourge McDuck is not safe from the hits of Skyward. And now on to Sadman. Does have the Ghost Shroud up to bail out, to jump forward. The Yule's there, trying to save himself here, but it's not enough just yet. Huge pushback on the Stipe. They're going to be able to punish Skyward. He is taken away, and a Tooth now. BKB trying to run. Should be able to bail out. And that was...
as well. Meanwhile, the cut, like their lineup was easier to play up to this point. Not from this point onward, right? Like, I have a feeling they needed more advantage. That zoned, that... maybe.
McDuck does manage to get a BKB off. They do manage to get the Ag's Doom off as well. Killing off, or are they killing off? Almost killing off the Marcy, and they almost found their own kills as well in Oversight. But here comes the output. The damage coming out from a Tooth is good, but that AoE Doom is just too strong.
Okay, never mind. I
Last
take it all
survivor on
back,
the board
John.
for Cry.
I take it all back.
Absolutely. Words are measured here, Lizard, as they will find a full team wipe.
Yep.
And that Ags pickup from Italiano Gangster right at that moment, having so much control there. Blinking in. Let's see if that's something he switches into. I think they just kind of want to separate how far forward Sandman is. Like, for me, it feels like his Shivas is like bailout. Odyssey, looking to be cheeky. Tries to jump in. Does get the
Marcy.
Vortex, but they've got the jump again onto Skyward. He's gone. And they have nothing to show for it. AoE Doom coming out once more from Italiano. He is very low, so the Doom's not going to last that long. They find some punishment now.
Can they catch
that
anyone
chase
else?
going.
Yeah.
They need to find someone. They commit to the exo. There's no detection. The bushwhack misses. Melee range arrow. Everything coming out. They've got the sight. And now Atuf trying to set up for his team, but he's not a core yet. He is gone.
He tried.
And that deep dive, that deep commitment cost the side of Oversight. The cut. I mean, they had so much damage coming through. The sight just melted right on that DP. And, well, Oversight, I mean, they had the need to look for that kill. They had the need to try and make it worthwhile popping the Exo, but they just lose more. They'll try again. Zip onto B-God. Take out the squirrel.
Oh,
but that does reveal a lot. The arrow connects. There's no mana
He gets
for
it.
Odyssey. And he is just stuck. The damage from Scourge McDuck is high. And he's got the vision now with the low HP. He's trying to zip away. There goes that death pulse coming through. And they clean up. My God. They try to re-engage. They find a squirrel, but you lose your storm now for quite a few of these fights as well. It's just not able to really connect. They'll try now. The Rupture's there to hold Skyward back. He's rebounding away, and that actually really does save Jube. So low. They get the Wukongs. They're trying to do the damage on Scourge McDuck. Doom is there, but Scourge cannot sustain. Italiano is still chasing, though. With that Doom trying to look for that kill in Skyward. No! They die. They're losing everyone. Sadman as well. No Ghost Shroud. Gone.
This is... Yeah, this
what?
Is... I don't know, man. It's like Bloodseeker, Rupture, Necro follows. They might. Let's see, do they turn?
They're trying. They're zipping forward. No, not that much mana on Odyssey, but they will get the Overgrowth. Yule's already to self-save, but the damage is still being done. Italian Gangster in with the AoE Doom. He is just dead. Marcy with her output, it's just too much.
They might have just lost.
And they're just chasing down. It looks really hard to defend. You will have respawning your Bloodseekers sooner rather than later. And you've got the buyback in Doom. We'll find the racks eventually.
Just very disciplined. Heal up the DP. If they go Overgrowth into Wukong's command, never mind, Storm is in. Scratch that.
Oh.
3
They
in.
are still trying. You mentioned find dead zoned in the tree line. They'll take one for their troubles.
That's like unnecessary, I feel like, but with this Arcane Rune you can still fight. You can buy back. Yep.
Yep, buy back, they get the AoE Doom out. And we'll try to run down, but he's gone. No refresh, no Doom available on Italiano. As to jump forward, Skyward gets the kill. It's the zip across to cut the tree line. Scourge McDuck just can't sustain this damage output. Even our Doom as well, just so susceptible to that physical burst window. Now
the racks is...
the last set of racks.
Yep.
It's just gonna go. Italiano, I mean, still had to buy back, but what's he really gonna do here without that Doom?
DP.
Overgrowth again coming out. The control is massive. The kills are pouring in. The end is in sight, and for the cut, and the end does not look pretty for them, but for the side of Oversight, it's looking pretty fantastic.
Storm is in.
That's another zip out onto the squirrel.
The squirrel is dead. Yep.
Taken down. Does have buyback, but at this point, I just don't know if you even gone for any of that. They will go for it. They need to stall. They need to find a way. They can't just call the GG, but the output of the tooth is too much. And the GG is called. The cut. The veterans in the cut could not close it out. And Oversight. I mean, this is a team that, quite frankly, I didn't have that many expectations for either coming in. Just because, well, you know, the cut.